Hey, how y'all doing? Welcome to Talk Music. I'm your host, King Philippe. Thank you. All right, simmer down. Today was the day that Jordyn. Today was the day that the interview at the Red Table Talk with Jordyn and Jada-Pinkett-Smith was premiered on the internet, and I must say, I know I did a video yesterday anticipating this interview, and I was really hyped and over the drama, but since Jada was doing it and Jada's well respected in my book, I was interested to hear what was going to be said. I do know, and I'm pretty sure once I do further research, I'm going to hear from sources what the Kardashian-Jenner family had to say after this interview. I must say my feelings are a little different. Jada mother as well as Jada. Well, Jada mother told Jordyn that every woman, every little girl has been in a situation to where they have gotten involved in some grown woman mess, and it forces you to grow up. And this is just a mistake that this girl have made. Whether or not she's telling the full truth or not, I'm on the fence about that. But at the same time, and of course, Chloe has every right to be upset and mad. But I think that after this interview, the media is terrible. We as spectators can be so harsh, but at the same time, I do feel like the girl need to be cut some slack. To call her a homeworker, a slut, they said things like she deserved to have lost her father. Just terrible things to her. And I'm not going to do too much talking today because right now my emotion is very mixed. I don't like to see nobody bullied, no matter what, and everybody make mistakes. Like I said in my last video, Chloe has done things to other women very similar, if not the exact same. So, I don't know. I think she should be forgiven, but with time comes healing. So, I'm just going to play a few things that I recorded just to share with you guys. Here we go.
No communication, no plans on meeting up, no conversation, nothing.
What she's talking about right now is Jada asked her, have she spoken to Tristan? Or was there ever a relationship prior to that night?
So I've been around for almost a decade. I'm here to protect. I'm never here to hurt anyone. And I think if that was the case, I wouldn't have been friends with these people for so long.
Right. Agreed.
Now, I have to deal with my family and all the people I hurt. That family also has to deal with the hurt.
People don't understand what this girl is going through. Her family is being bullied. Even from her action, it's causing chaos in her own family.
A story that didn't have to be what it was turned into the biggest scandal or betrayal of the year. Because I've seen what has been done to my life in only a week based on how the media circulates.
Right.
They don't put their focus on the real world problems. They're putting their focus on a young black woman who made a mistake.
Yep.
And not a mistake that's worth public crucifixion. It's a mistake that should have been dealt with internally.
Well, you know what they say. Black women can be the most disregarded and disrespected creatures on the earth.
That's it?
Being a black woman in the game for so long as I've been, just seeing that without people even having heard your side and just not given the benefit of the doubt, it just always seems like It's so easy to just target black women, put everything on us, even if there's other people involved. So,
and it took me
to be here,
getting here,
to
to
realize
feel
that,
it, because I saw it, but I never felt it.
Right. I think that's one of the reasons why Uncle Will felt like it was important for him to hold you through this. Because we all make mistakes. And that's not to justify anything that you've done. But it is to say that I really felt like you needed an opportunity to tell your story at least. And then people can decide whatever.
What they want to believe.
Whatever they
But
want to
I
believe.
Been given the
Chance. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what the world does.
No matter what a person did or whatever they're going through, no matter how bad the situation is, whether you was right or wrong, you always need someone in your corner, especially God, but to have a physical being in a support system to back you up, not justify or, make it seem like your wrongdoing is okay, but just to be there, because everyone needs a shoulder to cry on. I really respect the Smith family for being there for her.
And every day was a new headline. Every time you refresh the page, it's another person bullying me or wishing death upon me or telling me something like, your father deserved to die.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
I may have done something wrong, but whatever I did, I don't think I deserve this. It's not fair. If I was a weak person, I would have hurt myself. It's even hard for me to say this because it's like, everyone's safety is now, we can't leave the house. My brother can't go to work. Like, my sister can't go to school. She's 12 years old. My mom can't even go to the grocery store. I'm not here to play the victim.
Right.
I'm here to take responsibility. And when I was asked about what happened that night, I didn't tell the truth to the people that I loved. Not because of malicious intent, but because I was just scared.
Each step, what would you have done differently?
I would not have gone with those girls to an after party and just not allow myself to be in positions to where I also allow things to happen. And if I would have told the truth from the beginning, you know what? I was there.
Lies to learn. You'd rather take the pain of telling the truth than having to take the pain of telling a lie and then take the pain of having to rehabilitate whatever that lie has created.
Because the trust is already broken.
The trust is broken. The trust is broken. Have you talked to Kylie?
I have. I told her I was coming to the table today. I think at this point it's gone too far. And enough is enough. And when the safety of the people I love is in jeopardy, I have to speak.
Jada asked Jordyn, have she talked to Kylie? Now she's about to ask, have she spoken to Chloe?
Have you had an opportunity to talk to Chloe since then, or have any kind of communication with her?
I have spoken a little bit with her. I let her know that I'm willing to do whatever it takes for her peace of mind, not for my image, right, not for my career, because that's already something.
This is the last one, and I'm going to end this. Recording of this episode of the Red Table Talk, a fan wrote in a question, and sources, I talked about this on one of my previous episodes, that sources said, I guess at this time Jordyn was mad and she was just venting, But sources had it back then that Jordyn was like, the Kardashians been wanting to get rid of Tristan for a long time, and they were just using her to get rid of Tristan, and there's just a new scandal that they got going on, pretty much a publicity stunt. Well, the fan, or a particular fan, wrote in to the Red Table Talk to ask her this question, and here, this is what she had to say.
City stunt. A lot of people think this is all just for the new season of Keeping Up. Unfortunately, Taylor, I wish I could say this was a publicity stunt, but it's not real life, and real people are hurting. It's been real.
Right.
It's been real.
Wow. That's kind of crazy, because watching this interview with Jada and Jordyn Woods, by it being Jada Pinkett Smith and, you know, being black or whatever, not even necessarily got anything to do with race, but just being a fan of the Smith family for so long, you know, they had their times in the media where people liked them and didn't like them, but most of all, they're very respected, well-respected people in the industry, and we love the Smiths. Like, no matter what, through the boycott, everything, I'll speak for myself. I love, you know, Jada and Will, and so just watching this interview, like, I know I did the video before saying which version of the story Jordyn going to give and all this, that, and the third. But it's like, after watching this interview, it's like, I kind of want to feel for her, but then at the same time, you just never really know, period. And it's just like, I'm left with more understanding, but still a lot of mixed emotion when it comes to this whole story. Even with what she's saying to Jada, and I would feel like she wouldn't lie to Jada, but people, if you lie to these people, and I know that you know the Smith family longer, but still, like, people lie to their mother and father and sister and brothers and loved ones. I mean, significant others. So no matter how long, just to save face and still protecting yourself or don't want to seem so bad. Like, I feel like it was more honest. I do feel like this has been more honest than anything, but at the same time, I feel like she had been more honest than any other platform, which she haven't did a lot of talking about it since it happened. But I really do feel like just with this particular interview, I feel like she was more honest with Jada, but I still feel like she held back. I had to pause that just to say this, because I broke the news yesterday about Jordyn supposedly signed this non-disclosure agreement or whatever, and that the Kardashian-Jenner family will be watching to make sure she don't say anything about them that could lead to a lawsuit. And I heard nothing to that magnitude to where, you know, she revealed anything about them. So I just wanted to say that there was nothing like that in this interview. I don't think that she's telling the complete truth, but I do see the hurt, and I do feel like she's genuine, and I do feel like she's sorry too. You know, really, really is. And it's like they talked about on the show, is the truth can really, really hurt, and even telling it can be painful, and it's painful. It's just really, really painful, because she really, really know whatever happened. Because she said nothing happened. Now, I don't know. I still believe it's more than just a little kiss and she walking out. I don't know, but I feel like it was a lot. It was a lot more. Even if they didn't even have sex, I feel like it was a lot more than what she's telling us. But at the same time, don't tell us. You ain't got to tell us. Okay, I'm gonna stop that because my time is almost up, y'all. But that's the show. If you want to hear more, just go to YouTube and the Red Table and watch it. Once again, this is Talk Music, and thank you guys. I love you. I am King Philippe, and I am out of here. Y'all stay blessed, stay focused, and stay happy. Share